I think that Harry was doing a great job with his Meghan portrait.
Watch this carefully.
And we need to talk about Marcus Anderson.
It's awfully weird that you bring your other gay BFF who doesn't really have a particular role to all of these family events and your husband just has to put up with it.
What in the name of any healthy relationship ever is Marcus Anderson here?
October 2025. A pumpkin patch in California. Meghan Markle's latest family photo op. But notice something. Prince Harry standing off to the side, eyes down, not looking at Meghan, not engaging with the kids, just there. And then you see him, Marcus Anderson, Meghan's longtime friend, but this time he's not in the background. He's front and center, crouching next to Archie like Uncle Marcus, positioned closer to Meghan than Harry is. Body language experts noted what they called physical displacement. One person pushed to the edges, while another takes the central role. This wasn't a friend casually joining a family outing. This was calculated.
Marcus Anderson is also in that reel, who's Meghan's friend, and somehow he, I guess, has become Uncle Marcus.
This is the story of how one pumpkin patch photo shoot exposed the brutal reality of Harry's marriage, and why Marcus Anderson's presence says everything.
This guy has been around all of the time. Isn't that suspicious to you? Because it is for me. It is something strange. I don't know.
What's up, GossipSlice fam? And if you thought Meghan couldn't humiliate Harry anymore publicly, this pumpkin patch disaster proves there's always a new low. Everyone saw the cute Instagram reel, the wholesome family vibes. But here's what nobody told you. Marcus Anderson was front and center at what was supposed to be an intimate family outing. And the body language between Harry and Meghan? Ice cold. They stood 2 pumpkins apart, never looked at each other, while Marcus played family with their kids. Smash that like button, because what I'm about to expose isn't just about one awkward outing, it's about how Marcus has systematically replaced everyone in Meghan's life, and why this moment might be the most honest picture we've ever gotten of their marriage. Once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it.
But Marcus Anderson's there is like, it's just weird. He was also with them in New York. He was with her in Paris. And so it's like, he's following her around. And I can't help but think, can they only exist right now with, I guess, Marcus as a buffer between them?
So let's start with what this was supposed to be. Meghan shared a short video reel. Harry carving pumpkins, kids in wagons. That signature Meghan smile. It was flat, honestly pretty boring. But then People magazine jumped on it immediately with a glowing article. Here's the question. If the video was so unremarkable, why the desperate PR push? Because Meghan knows the reel alone won't move the needle. The article acts like a booster shot, forcing relevance where there isn't any. This wasn't about sharing a cute family moment. This was about maintaining visibility. But the PR machine couldn't hide what the cameras actually captured. And it gets so much worse.
Not only Harry is making full display of his brilliant pumpkin carving skills, but no, he was not carving a sad pumpkin. He was making a portrait of Meghan. And he was doing a very good job at it, I must say. I'm impressed.
Because once people actually watched the footage, they saw it immediately. Harry looked detached, eyes down, glued to the ground, not gazing at Meghan, not engaging with her at all. Meghan positioned herself completely separate, smiling for the camera, but not for Harry. At one point, they were literally standing 2 pumpkins apart. Think about that for a second. It would have taken 5 seconds to step closer and fake unity. But they didn't. Body language experts noted the deliberate distance. This wasn't accidental. This was 2 people who didn't want to be near each other. Viewers caught it immediately. Why are they standing so far apart? They look like co-workers, not a married couple. But the real shock wasn't the distance between Harry and Meghan. It was who filled that gap. Here's where it gets really telling.
I would say that this is one of the most stiff postures I've seen in some time from the Montecito duo.
Marcus Anderson, right in the middle of the frame, not in the background like usual, front and center, interacting with Archie, playing Uncle Marcus like he's part of the family. If you've followed Meghan for years, Marcus is a name that keeps appearing, always hovering, but usually just out of frame. But this time was different. Marcus wasn't background noise. He was woven into the family scene like he belonged there more than Harry did. People immediately started asking, why is Marcus at a family pumpkin patch outing? Why is he positioned closer to the kids than Harry? Why does he look more comfortable than the actual father? And when you compare where Marcus was standing versus where Harry was pushed to the edges, the visual tells a story Meghan probably didn't intend to broadcast. Harry looked like the third wheel at his own family outing, and Marcus looked like the replacement. Brutal. Because this isn't the first time Marcus has appeared front and center. Over the past few months, he's been everywhere with Meghan. Paris Fashion Week, Marcus was sitting right next to her, steadying her as she mocked a runway model. New York appearances, Marcus was there again, by her side during speeches. Whether it's fashion events, panels, or now family outings, Marcus Anderson is glued to Meghan's side. People are asking, is he her new assistant, her advisor, or is he filling the void left by Jessica Mulroney and Daniel Martin, people who mysteriously disappeared from her orbit? Whatever role Marcus is playing, he's filling a space, and that space used to belong to other people who got too close and saw too much. But Marcus has stayed, and his endurance suggests something deeper than casual friendship. And it gets even messier. To understand why Marcus's presence now is so significant, you have to go back, way back. Before Harry, before the royal wedding. Photos from Meghan's early career show Marcus always hovering nearby. He was at the Invictus Games before she and Harry went public. He was at festivals when she was still pushing the TIG blog. Unlike other friends who've cycled out, Marcus has endured. That kind of longevity suggests one thing: she trusts him completely. When Jessica Mulroney was cut off, Marcus stayed. When Daniel Martin faded away, Marcus stayed. When Palisades resigned citing Meghan's behavior, Marcus stayed. He's either the most loyal friend in the world, or he knows too much to be let go. And now, with Harry looking increasingly sidelined, Marcus's role seems to be expanding from background advisor to front and center presence. Think about that for a second. Devastating. Because when you watch that pumpkin patch footage, the most heartbreaking part isn't Meghan's distance or Marcus's presence, it's Harry's face. He looks lost, disconnected, like he doesn't know what his role is anymore. This is the man who once commanded military operations in Afghanistan, who walked confidently behind his grandmother's coffin in front of billions, who stood on balconies at Buckingham Palace waving to crowds. And now, he's standing in a pumpkin patch looking like he doesn't belong at his own family outing. He's not interacting naturally with Meghan. There's no casual touch, no shared glance, no moment of connection that couples usually have, nothing. He's not confidently engaging with the kids either. He looks like he's going through the motions, like he's been told where to stand, but his heart isn't in it. He looks like an accessory, an afterthought. And when Marcus is in the picture, it gets worse. Harry doesn't just look uncomfortable, he looks diminished, like he's been pushed to the background while Meghan's friend takes center stage. The positioning tells the whole story. Marcus is crouched down at Archie's level, engaged and animated. Meghan is nearby, comfortable. And Harry? He's standing several feet away, hands in pockets, staring at the ground. Body language experts noted what they called submissive positioning. Harry's shoulders slumped, his gaze down, his hands either in pockets or awkwardly holding pumpkins as props. He wasn't commanding space, he was shrinking into it. One analyst described it as someone who's been conditioned to take up less space. That's devastating for a man who used to own every room he walked into. Compare that to Marcus, confident, engaged, comfortable. His body language is open. He's owning the moment like he belongs there. And the worst part? Marcus looks more like a father figure in these photos than Harry does. He looks like the adult male presence the children are responding to, while Harry, their actual father, looks like an awkward visitor. It's a brutal image. The once proud prince who gave up everything for this woman, now reduced to a supporting character in his wife's brand, standing on the sidelines while another man laughs with his children and stands close to his wife. This is the man who walked away from his family, his country, his titles. He burned those bridges to protect Meghan. And this is what that sacrifice looks like. Let that sink in. And this brings us to the haunting question. What does Marcus Anderson really know? He's been there since the TIG blogging days, back when Meghan was a lifestyle blogger desperately trying to build a brand on calligraphy wine labels and avocado toast recipes. Marcus was there when she was networking at industry events, positioning herself as more than just a cable TV actress. He watched her meet Harry. He knew about the relationship before the world did. He was at the Invictus Games in Toronto in 2017, hovering in the background while Meghan and Harry tried to keep their romance under wraps. He's been at every major pivot since. He witnessed the fallout with Thomas Markle. He saw how quickly Meghan cut off her father when he became a liability. He watched the narrative shift from devoted daughter to my father betrayed me. Marcus was there for those conversations. He knows which version is real. He saw the Oprah prep, the carefully crafted talking points, the strategic tears, the allegations that would detonate the royal family's reputation. Marcus knows what was planned and what was spontaneous. He knows what Meghan actually said versus what made it to air. He watched the Netflix documentary get produced. 6 episodes of carefully edited storytelling designed to position Harry and Meghan as victims. Marcus was in the room for those production meetings. He knows which candid moments were staged, which private photos were selected for maximum impact. If Marcus ever decided to write a book, it wouldn't just be gossip, it would be nuclear. He knows how Meghan operates. He knows the pivots, the rebrands, the narratives that get tested and discarded. He knows what's real and what's performance. He's seen behind the curtain for over a decade. He knows about the friends who were used and discarded. Jessica Mulroney, once Meghan's closest confidant, was cut off the moment she became controversial. Daniel Martin, the makeup artist who did Meghan's wedding makeup, quietly faded from her circle. Ninaki Pretty, childhood best friend, hasn't spoken to Meghan in years. Marcus watched all of them get erased. But unlike them, Marcus has survived. He's outlasted every friendship, every controversy, every reinvention. Why? Because he's either the most loyal friend in history, or he's too valuable and too dangerous to let go. And perhaps that's exactly why he's still around. Because Meghan can't afford to let him drift away. Can't risk him becoming another Jessica Mulroney who might slip and hint at truths better left buried. Can't have him out there as a free agent who could sell his story to the highest bidder. So Marcus stays close. Not just as a friend, but as someone who knows too much to be cut loose. Someone who has to be kept in the inner circle because letting him go would be too risky. He's the keeper of secrets, the witness to every calculated move, the one person who could unravel the entire carefully constructed narrative if he ever decided to talk. And Harry? Harry has to watch this man, who knows his wife better than he does, who's been in her life longer than their marriage, who understands her strategies and secrets in ways Harry probably never will. Play family at a pumpkin patch while he stands on the sidelines. Harry has to smile for the cameras while the man who holds all of Meghan's secrets crouches next to his son, has to pretend it's normal that Marcus is front and center while he's pushed to the edges. That's not just awkward, that's not just uncomfortable, that's devastating. So, here's what really happened. Meghan staged a pumpkin patch photo op meant to show family unity. She invited Marcus Anderson to join what should have been an intimate family moment. The cameras captured Prince Harry standing apart, eyes down, disengaged. They captured Meghan playing to the camera but ignoring her husband. And they captured Marcus Anderson front and center interacting with the kids, positioned closer to Meghan than Harry was. See the pattern? Harry's been systematically pushed to the edges. Marcus has been elevated to the center, and Meghan orchestrated it all. The PR machine tried to sell this as wholesome content, but what it actually exposed was the brutal reality of Harry's marriage. He's not the partner anymore. He's the prop, the title that gives Meghan's brand legitimacy. And Marcus, he's the one who actually understands Meghan, who knows her strategies, who's been there longer and will probably outlast Harry too. Once you see Harry's face in those photos, the distance, the discomfort, you can't unsee it. The fairy tale is over, and Marcus Anderson's presence proved it. So, GossipSlice fam, there you have it. How one pumpkin patch outing exposed the brutal truth about Harry and Meghan's marriage, and why Marcus Anderson's presence says everything. Real talk. Is Marcus just a loyal friend, or is there something deeper happening? Is Harry really in control anymore? Or has he become just another prop in Meghan's brand? Drop a skull emoji if you think Marcus knows everything and Meghan can't let him go. Drop a grimacing face emoji if you think Harry needs to wake up and see what's happening. Drop a red flag emoji if you think this pumpkin patch exposed their real marriage. Like this video, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss when we expose the truth. This is GossipSlice, where we serve the truth one slice at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.